Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you're all doing great, having a great start to the week. Monday, had a great weekend and are looking forward to some DYNAMAX adventure raids tonight. We've got the code down below on the screen if you want to join in with these raids. We'll be hosting them so you can get involved, and the code obviously on the screen right now. So yeah, we'll start the invite and we'll get into it. We'll be hunting Reggie Steele again alongside this one, so it should be quite a good one. Chat, how are we all doing today? This is the second time I streamed today. We had a stream earlier on. It's a lot of fun. If you're around for it, thank you so much for coming by. But we will be getting back into this tonight, so invite others. Let's start this timer and let's have a look. Empty Belly, how are you doing? Jesse, Stuffmation, Christian, Jesse, hope you're all good. Mighty, how are you, my dear friend? I hope you're good. Marcella, Anime Music Video, how are you? Deep Thought, Paula, Bear Squad, Christian, and Brian, how are we all doing tonight? Smoking Jaws, how are you? I hope you're well. I'm doing good, my friend. Ready to go. Right, let's kick in while we're waiting for everyone to start with this Reggie Steele. Will we get some shine tonight? This is, hopefully we do. Hopefully we get a bit of Reggie Steele shininess tonight. That would be good. Along with the zygarde, I've got more hope of the Reggie Steele shining than the zygarde though. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Scott, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good and having a great start to the week, man. It's good to be playing with you again. Tyler, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well, and great to have you on board. Just start the exploration, mate, and then we can get underway. We are just waiting on you, Tyler. There we go. There we go. We've got Marples, Patrick, and Tyler joining us in this first one. Again, guys, if you want to join in with ones as we go through the evening, it would be great to have you. What we got? We got anything that's going to be useful? Break and Swipe's not bad, but the Vanillish is definitely the choice, I would say, probably for this one. Recently modded my 3DS. It was easier than I thought it would be, although I only did it to play virtual console games. Mighty, definitely, like, not a wrong choice there at all. I think a really good one. Hope you enjoy in the virtual console games though. A lot of fun, and it's so annoying that they're like locked away now, and you can't get them unless you mod your DS. It's crazy, absolute crazy stuff. So, and Tyler doing good. Great to hear, mate. Great to hear. Jessica, I've killed 348 zygardes and still won't shine. Oh, that is painful, isn't it? Jessica, if you join in tonight, hopefully you have some luck and you get it on your end. That would be amazing, right? What's the route looking like? Got a fairy that side. Ooh, the flying ones definitely. The Mantines go wide guard. We go the Mantine for sure. Go the Mantine because we can grab it and then have it have wide guard, which we will definitely appreciate. So that'll be a good one. Joseph, how did the Nuzlocke go? It was really good. It was really fun. I didn't get as far as what I thought. A lot of grinding in it though, but it was a lot of fun. We'll be continuing it tomorrow morning. So if you're around for that, it'd be great to have you there. But no, it was a lot of fun. Veda, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Ronan, I hope you're good as well. Having a great start to the week. I was hoping for TGS Anime to post a number of archetype today video, but nothing right now. Nothing at all. Right, let's see. Should we just go? Are we the best? I guess everything's kind of neutral for us. So if we start, we're going to need to keep our ice beams and stuff though. I'll let someone else DYNAMAX because I feel like there's probably better options than me in this one. There's that zygarde that we need for sure. I also hunted Shiny Reggie Steele and got it after 42 resets. That is incredible, Mighty. Stuffmation, I hope you're having a good day. Dilly Fries, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Monday's gone really well, my friend. Really good, thanks. I hope yours is as well. First stream, the Great British Video Gamer. How are you doing? Great to have you here. Polar Bear Squad, thank you so much for the subscribe. Hope you are having a great Monday and enjoy the stream with us tonight. You're getting to the swing of this. Doing both things at the same time. Devik, how are you doing? Have you had the chance to watch stuff from the regionals in Charlotte over the weekend? It was crazy. Fingers crossed for successful hunt tonight. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We are going to need the luck, I think, tonight. I did watch the regionals. So Mr. Glick take another championship to his name, which is really nice to see. So yeah, it was a crazy event. And I think just really good showcase overall. Like all the battles were very good. The trainers did incredibly well, and Top Cut was amazing. So yeah, it was really good. Hope you enjoyed it if you caught a lot of it. I think Game Freak kept the legend shiny locked, so folks would have to go back to Sword and Shield. Like, what's happening now? I know, right? It's like so obvious. Everyone's like, okay, we'll just go back to the old game, the old one. It's so crazy that this is how it's all playing out, isn't it? Yeah, it's crazy. But there's just so little to do in the Indigo Disc now when you've done everything, you know? It's, I'm gonna hyper voice to save some of the ice beams for later. Best of luck to you all. Jesse, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Definitely gonna need the luck tonight, I think, on our side. Lol Chuck, how are you doing? Glad to join you today. My trainer name is Marples. Marples, great to have you on board today. Hopefully we have a good, successful run this first one, and we managed to knock it out. We had a bit of a rough start last week when we went on Friday with it. We didn't manage to do the first two, but I think if we get the Mantine, it's going to make it a lot easier in the end game. I'm not going to take the Mantine because I feel like with the Vanillish, I've got a really good attacking option. So I'm hoping someone else will pick up the Mantine. Smoking Jaws, I'm also tuning in on my Nintendo 3DS to accompany you on some shiny hunt in Pokemon Ultra Moon, but I predict I'll give up within 3 hours. Hopefully you get the shiny really soon before that. That would be awesome if you do. Good luck. What are you shiny hunting though? I'm good without it, so hopefully someone picks it up. Please pick it up. The Polar Bear Squad, are you ignoring me? No, of course I'm not. Diana, how are you doing? I hope you're well. 4 to 5 hours. I may have to leave early. We'll probably be finished up before then. It's not going to be a super long one tonight. But I did want to do this because this is a hunt that I would like to kind of get finished. Ooh, water or fighting. I mean, the fighting's not bad overall. We could take the berries though. The water is, I mean, we've got the Sceptile, so I'm kind of in two minds. I don't mind which way we go on this one. Vanilla Shove and Mantine. I just think the ice moves, if we've got the Wide Guard support, we're going to be in a really good position just to nuke it. Especially if I can Dynamax and go for those max hailstorms, you know? It's just we need the Mantine for the Wide Guard, but I think otherwise Vanillish is going to be the one to steer us to victory. Just doing that big damage. Especially with everything else that we've got on the team. We've got a decent-ish squad going into this now. I'll have to be hyper voicing though, not doing the most damage. Probably won't join as a friend of mine is hosting a set path for Zygarde. Jessica, no problem. Good luck with your good luck with the raid. I hope you manage to get the shiny. If you do, please drop in, let us know. I would love to pop off, celebrate with you after all those resets. It would be great to see there's some success tonight, at least from one of us. Maymoose, how are you doing? I didn't mind feeling done with a game when it's something like BDSP where I had the Legends Arceus like 3 months later, but man, if I could hunt new shiny legends in DLC, it would be satisfying. Yeah, I think you and me and everyone else feels exactly the same for that, and it would be for months, right? Would carry us into the next gen pretty much, right? Or whatever the next game's going to be, not the next gen, but the next game at least. Just now, it's just, there's very little to do. It's just like scraping the bottom of the barrel, which feels kind of bad, you know. And I know I keep going on about it, but it's just such a big deal for me. It's like, come on Game Freak. But there's no change in their minds now. We just got to hope that they pull something big out on Pokemon Day, which I'm sure they will. Archer, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Have you seen or tried Palworld? Yeah, it's like Pokemon could be with TPC. Care about the quality of the game? I haven't, my friend. I've seen a lot of it online. But like I've said a few times, it's just not for me, mate. It's nothing against anyone that's playing it, and I'm not judging or anything like that. Just personal preference. It's just that the violence side of the game, I'm just not it's not my jam, you know. So I hope you're enjoying it though. I hope you're having a blast with it. There's lots of people that are having an absolute amazing time with it, and it seems to be doing really well on Steam. I see there's when I came off stream today, there's a port for is that That's swoobat, isn't it? Swoobat. Probably go after the swoobat. It's probably easier. But I'm easy going either way. Yeah, there's a Pokemon mod for it already, so... Which is kind of funny. Let's see how that goes down. LordChuck, I swapped the Togetic for more damage. If we're good with the Zygarde for the support. Yes, for 100%. 100%. Might either there use an exploit to get an event Pokemon from White 2. I'm now proud owner of a shiny Giratina, Palkia, and Dialga in my copy. Nice, very nice. Yeah, the servers that are online now doing the mystery gifts, so good for those that missed out on them. So you can take advantage of them and then port them up to Scarlet and Violet as well. Because pretty much just like the original... should I Dynamax? Probably. We don't need all of our max hailstorms, I guess. Should do that. So yeah, it's good and awesome to hear you managed to take advantage of them. A lot of people jumping back into Gen 7 and 8 is very telling. Yeah, 100%. It's kind of testament to those games and the post games that they got available, right? Which is just like, it's so obvious. Like Game Freak must be looking at this now and thinking, we definitely pulled a bit of a banana skin with the DLC there, because it was so close to being perfect. Like if they'd just done the legendaries huntable, shiny huntable, it's like, yeah, you tick all the boxes, you win. Polar Bear Squad Pro, Pokemon is boring because there are barely any new events or games. Well, I mean, we got to wait and see what the other DLC events will be. DLC events, I mean, as in 7-star raids and stuff like that. You know they're going to do a big 7-star raid for Pokemon Day, which should be quite hype. They don't do themselves any favors though. That's the problem with like the 5-star Terra Raid event this weekend, right? It's like, come on, who is genuinely looking forward to going in and like doing the Fluttermane and the Iron Jugulus? And yeah, the Mass Outbreak's fun because you can get the you know, version exclusives in the other game, but it's like there are plenty of other options out there that would have been super hype, right? You could have done the Regis, like just think it off the top of my head, right? Not even putting any thought into it. You could have done the Regis this weekend. Like you could have just said, right, yeah, let's follow up with what we were doing for Dialga and Palkia. Let's start bringing the legendaries that are like in the game that you can bring in from home that aren't accessible in the game. You can't catch them in the game. So yeah, let's start with the Regis. Let's make 7-star or 5-star raids for the Regis. And, you know, everyone would be like, oh, amazing, we can get the Regis in Scarlet and Violet now. But they decide to go down a different route. Now, this might be a thing that they're doing like down the road. And they're like, okay, well, we're not ready to do that now. We need to kill some time over the summer until we have that release in like November, right? So we're saving all of those things for then. But then it's like, there's still plenty of other things they could be doing in the game. So, yeah. In a way, I agree with you. In another way, I can't disagree with you, you know? Right, I'm good without it. Right, time to take on the Zygarde. Cyrus, did you shoot a Team Star? I did. Screwed up with Ortega, but nailed it with Articus. I did, yeah. It's a lot of fun, that little side quest. No Regis. I know. They're like, and the terrarium is perfect for the Regis, right? Like the different biomes, it's like, come on. Could have just put one in each of the different biomes. And then in a central area, and you know, like the Torchlit Labyrinth or something. I've said this before, like you could have had Regigigas just like dwelling down there, you know? And then you could have unlocked it. Let's go for the consistent Ice Beam. We just need the Wide Guard spam. That's all we need in this one. I've nothing against Palworld, but I don't care about it. I don't know, for me, it's just Legends Arceus, but with guns. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, that's kind of like I feel like, I think like it's just not my jam. I've got nothing against anyone playing it. It just doesn't appeal to me at all. There's nothing about it that appeals to me. I'm just like, okay, it's like the next like big game. And you know, in a way, it's probably good if it does well, because it might push Pokemon to be like, okay, we'll try something new, we'll bring this forward, we'll do more stuff. Who knows? Yes, please release Roman Gimmighoul to Scarlet and Violet. Yes, I know, right? Still waiting for it. They need to do another shiny Zeraora type event where so many people have to beat it and get the shiny in home. Yeah, Starchild Luke, that would be incredible if they did something like that. That was such a good event. That was such a good event in Sword and Shield. What are the shiny odds for Dynamax Legends hunts and worth having the shiny charm? So Firefly, the shiny odds are the base odds are 1 in 300, which are just incredible by themselves, right? But if you go with the shiny charm, they're 1 in 100, so the odds are like drastically improved. So it's definitely worth getting the shiny charm, although not necessary because the odds are still pretty good already. Hope that helps. Every shiny I've ever gotten was an accident. Hold Les, that's that's the best way to get the shinies, right? Always a surprise. I love that. White guard is key to victory in this zygarde. Yeah, 100% bug. Hope you're doing well as well, my friend, and having a great Monday. Joe, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Do you think they will do a Terra event with the most recent Paradox Pokemon? I hope they will. It'd be amazing if they did, wouldn't it? You know, Raging Bolt, Gorgon Fire. I don't know. I can't see them doing it. It would be so good if they did something like that, though. It really would be incredible if they did. Just feel like because they're in the game and catchable, I feel like that kind of makes them like the Pokemon that they're not going to do the events for, you know? But you never know, do you? JWH, how are you doing? In stream earlier today, you mentioned that your relationship with Pokemon prevents you from promoting hack material. You didn't have the same concern about discussing the dupe glitch. I'll tell you why I didn't have the same concern about the dupe glitch and how it is, in my eyes, different to a ROM hack. And Pokemon might disagree with me, and that's fair enough, but I would not change my opinion on this. So, a ROM hack basically is a fan made, so it's basically fan made, right? So it's a manipulated Pokemon game, so it's not how the creators intentionally wanted that game to be played, right? As good as they are, right? And I can't take anything away from the people that work on the ROM hacks because they do such an incredible job, right? And some of the ROM hack stuff that they do is just like, you wish it was in the actual Pokemon games, but because it's not how Game Freak intended the game to be, it's not really something that looks good to the brand, right? Because it's not on brand, because it's not being signed off by brand. Now the glitch, duplication glitch, I have no problem covering those because that is an oversight in the game by the developers. That is not anything that was put there by fans. It's not using any outside devices. It's not like I'm plugging anything into my computer to make it work. It's actually in the game and it's in the game coding. So, and the other thing is, if I don't cover it on the channel, then I kind of like, I basically, if I didn't cover it when I did, I kind of missed the opportunity to cover it, right? Someone else is going to cover it, so I may as well cover it as well at the same time, you know? So that's just my opinion on it. But I do see a huge difference between the two, so I hope that makes sense. But I love to hear your opinions on it, you know? Everyone's entitled to their opinion on anything, and I could be completely wrong. You might change my mind completely, but that's basically why. Was the duplication glitch patched in Scarlet and Violet? It has not been patched yet, and I have a strong feeling that this update that we were meant to get mid-January or mid towards late January, it feels like it's been delayed, right? It's been delayed because they're updating that patch to patch out this glitch to prevent it from going forward. That would be my best guess, but yeah, who knows? Should they bring Ninja into Scarlet? Probably not. Probably not. I think the competitive community probably like appreciated not being in there. That ability is too strong. There's loads of like field effects and ways to deal with it, but there's loads of ways to get rid of those Pokemon. There's those field effects and stuff that deal with Shedinja, and then setting up an end game where it's like you've got nothing to deal with it, you know? Marcus watching from work. Hope your day is going good, my friend, and thank you so much for tuning in. The fact that you only get one of each the new Paradox mons is so unfortunate because you can't trade one away. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? It's like you want to trade to get the other ones to complete the decks, but it's like it's almost a Game Freak are like, nah, you have to buy both games if you want both of them. If you want to own both of them, you know. Also farming AP in the savannah biome. Nice. Hope the farming is going well, my friend. Danny, how are you doing again? Great to see you again today. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday, Danny. Thanks so much, as always, for joining this stream. Are you looking for shiny zygarde? Yes, Michael, we are trying. Let's see if we get any luck with this one. Could you imagine if we got like shiny Registeel now and then shiny zygarde there? That would be nuts. What would we hunt after? Lugia? I feel like a Lugia hunt would be a good one to go after. Yveltal? Right. Moment of truth. Mantine. Basculine. No. Oh, swoobat. We got a shiny swoobat. Okay, it's not zygarde, but it's just shiny swoobat. I'll take it. I wasn't expecting it. That's cool. That is cool. Okay. That's nice. It's a nice shiny as well. I don't think I've ever had a shiny swoobat ever, so that's definitely one ticked off. That is very cool. Right. Can we get 2 in 1? We can't. Okay, but we'll take the swoobat for sure. We'll take you. Select you. I need to update the overlay. Right, where are you? Shiny swoobat. There we go. Boom. That's great. That is great. And good job. Did anyone that was doing the raid with us, did anyone get the zygarde, the shiny zygarde? It would be amazing if you did, guys. There it is, shiny swoobat. And counter is there. Let's go. Yes, we'll take it. Right, let's do this one. And this one here. I've never seen shiny swoobat. It looks awesome. It's such a cool shiny, isn't it? I've never really paid much attention to it. Right, boy, thank you so much for the 4-month membership. That is so generous of you. Thank you so much for the support. Thought I could get 2, but can only keep 1. Yeah, let's go. Nope. Congrats on the shiny. Thanks for the run. No shiny here. Hopefully you guys, if you want to join in again, we'll be going through this until, well, we'll be going through this till we get it, which might be a while. So we'll set one up again. I'm so scared every time she asks me if you like to keep the path that I'm gonna say no by accident and just lose it. That would be so bad. Right, okay, let's try it again. At least you got a shiny tonight though. That is amazing. That is good. At least one. At least one. So tonight is not a bust. Complete bust anyway. Wish it wasn't working. I could join. Danny, hopefully the next time we do this, you'll be able to join in. Hey there, mate. How are you doing? Love the content, Jim, on the Newcastle support from a Villa fan. Good luck on your hunts. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Villa having a cracking season. Newcastle season's kind of pittering out a little bit. Not as well as what I'd like to see, but it's we're only halfway through, so we'll see what happens. Looks like everyone's getting a bit worked up about this Miggy Almiron sale to Saudi, and it's not even a PIF owned club. It's a strange one, but we'll see what happens with that. Mighty, what if you wanted to get the shiny zygarde, but God said shiny swoobat, take it or leave it? I'd take the zygarde over the swoobat, I think. No offense to the swoobat, but I feel like the zygarde's like way harder to get than the swoobat. I could go into... Could I go like... Yeah, probably hunt... Swoobat's only huntable in Sword and Shield at the minute. Latest games anyway, isn't it? So it's probably not going to be the easiest hunt, but Masuda method for swoobat and pretty much guarantee it. I just need to hatch enough eggs. But zygarde's a different story. If anyone wants to join, the code is on the screen. It is 1511401. You got a minute and a half to hop in and join us. Steinthor, how you doing? In Bug, I don't think I've ever seen shiny swoobat. You and me both. Surprised. Steinthor, if you say no by accident, you can just restart the game and it will still be there. Ah, okay, that's cool. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better about it. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Zyro, how are you doing? Don't think I'll be able to come down to Liverpool event this weekend. The weather has disrupted most transport out of Scotland. I can imagine, you know, I feel like I'm kind of worrying. I have to travel on Wednesday and we've got that storm coming in tomorrow night, and it's like, am I going to be able to get up there in time? So I'll have to wait and see what happens. 30 seconds, friends. We got Patrick and John in at the moment. Anyone else wants to join? Code is on the screen. Stanthor may have to go and pause Regieleki Hunt to join. Next, go. We're going to jump in a second. We're going to be starting very soon. 20 seconds. Could I join if I wanted? Protronic, 100%. Anyone is welcome to join these DYNAMAX adventure raids tonight. If you would like to hop in and join and hunt the zygarde, might not be this one, might be the next one, but we'll keep going. The code is on the overlay just below the screen where we've got Sword and Shield. So if you would like to get involved, definitely get involved. Right, what have we got? Ice Punch, which is decent. Nothing super useful. I'll take the Slow King. Sorry, I've left a lot of not amazing stuff. Misty Surge isn't too bad though. And everyone, let's show our love and leave a like on the stream if you're enjoying. Thank you so much, Dan. I really appreciate it. And if everyone is tuning in tonight, could just drop a like. It would be massively helpful. If you are enjoying the stream, it would be really appreciated. Rihanna, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Been pretty bad here in the southeast. It's terrible. Like, it was horrible last night. I was like, the house is gonna blow it down, but thankfully we got through and there was no damage, so that was good. But can't believe we're getting another storm like tomorrow already. Like, this one passes and we got like another one. It's just like, come on, give us a break. So, but I don't blame you for not traveling. And when it's like this, you know, if you've got the option not to, not got the best options here. We got anything that's going to be maybe with wide guard, maybe the flying, maybe grass is not probably the best option now with what we've got at party, but we'll see. Team decided the other way. Maybe join you in a bit. Got some edits to do. Nice, mate. Hope the edits go well, my friend, and look forward to you joining in if you can. Didn't find you, so I'm trying Rayquaza. Good luck with the Rayquaza, Glom. Hope you get it. Hope you see it shine. Have you ever been to Japan? I'm going in April. I'm going to, of course, enjoy the sights and things there, but also playing Pokemon Go. You're going to have a blast. I went for the World Championships in the summer. I'm not Dynamaxing here. This is a bust with Stalking. I don't really want to waste my ice punches either. This is gonna be tough. But I went, yeah, so for the World Championships last year, I went to Japan for those, and it was amazing. It was so cool. I wish I just could have had more time out there. So but it was an amazing time. So you'll have to let me know how the trip goes, and I hope you have a great time when you're out there. It's such a crazy place, like crazy good. I really want to go back. Oh, should we change the code? We should maybe change the code. Maybe then, if there's like other groups on using the code, it might make it a bit more tricky to get on using it. I thought this was like a unique code to use, but no. People stealing the code. Robert, how are you doing? I hope you're good. And thanks for joining the stream tonight. Like and sub, so I'll be back. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. How did my team KO Groudon in the first turn? Lol, that is insane. And I will try to join the next round. Awesome. Haven't played Sword and Shield in a while. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate it. It's always good to have some partners playing along with us. Scare every mon in DYNAMAX Adventures is supposed to be 1 in 100, but I think it's a lie. I would start to believe that as well, Jessica, when you've done that many Zygardes. It's just like, it's just crazy, especially when you've got the shiny charm as well. It's like, how haven't you got it yet? I really hope you get it tonight, and any runs that you do. But I have a big question. Does the shiny charm affect legendaries in ultra wormhole or no? Yes, it does. So the odds with the shiny charm in the ultra wormholes are 1 in 3047. Roughly off the top of my head. I could be out like a number here, a number there, but I'm pretty sure that's basically what it is. I don't want the Sharpedo. I'm good without it. Don't think it has anything. Nah, not really anything that great. Wish they didn't get rid of Mega Evolution. It'll come back. It'll come back. I'm sure. Right, we're gonna go Bug or Dark. That's a Araquanid, so that's probably not the best. Or Dragon, maybe. We could go Dragon. Or we could go Bug and then change our Pokemon up. Then we go Dragon and Ghost. We're going Bug. Okay. If I get the choice, I will switch out the Slow King. Yes. Look with the hunt. I'm shiny hunting Raikou on 2 switches. No success so far. Jelma, I hope you have a lot of luck with that hunt. I love shiny Raikou on 2 switches as well. Hopefully you manage to get it. See it shine soon. Do keep us updated though. I'd love to hear if you manage to nab it tonight when we're streaming. Firefly tried to link up with you but ended up with a different group. Huh. Weird, yeah. We might change the code then before we go into the next one. Just to make it a little bit more unique. So we don't get that problem. Again. I mean, we can future sight this time. I don't know if it'll come in useful at all. We'll go for that. What makes Masuda think that disposition of cool features was a good idea? There is no good reason. No good reason. When I went for shiny Latias, I didn't find a single shiny for like 500 runs. Thought my game was broken. That's crazy. I've done a lot of runs for stuff like Entei and not Latias, but Entei and some others on here, and I've had like no shinies when I've been not streaming, so I feel the pain. It's so brutal though when it's like that. Toys with Krishan, how are you doing? Thanks for coming into the stream. Do you play TCG? Very casually, very casually. I collect and I play very casually, not anything serious. It's way over my head stuff. It's just I played a bit in lockdown, a lot more in lockdown online. It's always a game I really like. I'd like to get into. It's just kind of finding the time to put into it, to learn and kind of practice and things like that. A lot of like the spare time that I get, I kind of tend to put into VG. So just because of the commentating and things, it just feels like that's where it's at. So maybe sometime. What about you? But the Latias drought was brutal. That sounds, yeah, 100% brutal. I'd love to go for shiny Latias though on this as well. I'm sure my Zygarde hunt took over 3 months to do. Gave up counting. It was hard. A majority on my own, which hit hard. That is hard. Sam, congrats on getting it in the end though. That is awesome that you managed to get it. But brutal, especially when you're soloing it as well. You can never go wrong with bug types. Never go wrong with bug types. The Araquanid. Does it have wide guard, the spider? My first Pokemon from here was a shiny Entei. No way, Robert. That's amazing. That is definitely on my list. One of the top things on my list. I love Entei. Entei and Latias are the 2 that I would really like to get from here. Okay, entrainment doesn't have. Predation. I'm probably better off keeping the Slow King, to be honest. Although it does resist the ground, which is nice. Okay, there's 2 people gonna grab it anyway, so it's kind of fine. So that's all right. All said and done, I've given up on doing shiny hunts in Pokemon Ultra Moon. But the shiny charm, there's no way. It takes too long. The dex isn't like too difficult to complete. If you need a hand completing it, definitely let me know. What have we got there? We've got, what is that ghost type? Golett. And the dragon is, I don't know what that dragon is. The Duraludon? I think it is, isn't it? But yeah, the shiny charm makes the odds so much better. Getting back into VGC, nice. The Great British Video Gamer. How's it going? Will you be playing any regionals coming up? There's plenty in Europe coming up very soon. So, and there's loads of locals in the UK as well, which is really nice to see. you know, after a year or two where they've been kind of dwindling a bit and we haven't had as many happening, it seems like there's loads popping off all the time now, which is great to see. Michael, how are you doing? How's it going? I missed the earlier stream. How did the Let's Go go? We'll watch it back later this week. It went really well, mate. It was just a little bit it was a bit grindy in places because we're doing it like full legit. We're not using like rare candies to level up, so some of the grinding is pretty hard. We've just beat Misty. I've probably spoiled it, I'm sorry, but we're getting through it and we'll be back tomorrow morning. My god, Slowking's just got absolutely obliterated by the Gauntlet. So yeah, we're going to be trying to carry on with it and maybe seeing how far we can push on tomorrow. So we'll be back with that tomorrow, which would be really cool. Please say my name right. Now you got me on the spot and I'm like, how can I say it right? I can't even. Queeness. I'm gonna say that's what I'm gonna say, and you're probably like putting your head in your hands now, and all I'm gonna say is I'm sorry, but do correct me. Welcome back though. Got the worst roles of support, Pokemon and raids for my zygarde. It's rough when that happens. Weast, how are you doing? It's been a long time. I hope you're well, my friend. Great to see you as always. Kareem, how are you doing? What platform are you playing on? Ultra Sun and Moon. On just a 3DS. So just it's got the capture card in it, so it's just easier to do the both really. So trying our luck with the Reggie Steel tonight. But carrying this on from Friday, we haven't had any luck so far, but hopefully we get something tonight. It would be nice to see it shine. I feel like Reggie Steel's got a real place to play in the Regulation F format. It'd be nice to get it because I would probably build a team around it for the upcoming online tournament. That would be cool. Would you guys be down for me streaming my run in that? I don't stream any VG stuff, right? But if you'd be down to watch me stream my playthrough of the tournament, I'd be so down for doing that. That would be a lot of fun. But depends. How's Debbie doing? Debbie is doing good. Debbie's resting up, waiting for tomorrow. Debbie is ready to rip through Surge and the rest of those gym leaders. That's the next merch drop. How's Debbie doing? Just a picture of Nidoqueen. We got some cracking nicknames today as well. Big thanks to you all. Big love to the chat for the help with that. Love shunting in Dynamax Adventures. I know, right? It's shunting. I love that phrase as well. Shunting. Dynamax Adventure raids are just so much fun. Just so sad that we didn't get an I can't even speak tonight. Iteration of them in Scarlet and Violet. Why can't I speak? Cassidy, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a great Monday. Thanks for joining this stream. I would love a shiny Golett, but I'd really prefer a shiny Zygarde, but I don't know if we're going to get anything this time around. Wouldn't mind watching the VGC play through. Danny, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much. Defeat the first Rayquaza. Gloomghost, is it shiny? I hope it is. Tell us it's shiny. It's okay, no problem. Say it like QG Junas. Junas. Junas without the Q. Is it a silent Q? This is what I need to get right. We don't need the Golett, I don't think. It's probably better than the Dendone though. Get those berries, heal up. Would be great to see that stream. Okay, we'll do it because it's over a weekend, so it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so we probably do stream every day. It takes a good like couple of hours to do the 15 battles. The only Reggies I have shiny are Regirock or Regigigas, both of which I got on Ultra Moon Pokemon. Hatred and suffering, but it was worth it. Definitely worth it. Very cool ones to get as well. Congrats on getting them. We the one ready to Dynamax? Yeah, no, we're not. There's literally no point in nasty plotting. We've got Future Sight, which will help nasty plot, but not going to help us very much in this one. Tony, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Stream it. Be playing in it. Nice. Awesome. Does a rock grenade remind you of SpongeBob's wormy Wormy episode. 100%. 100%. Tony, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. Great to see you again, my friend. Love Gen 8. I'm sadly not shiny this time. Shiny. Next time. Did you finish making your Pomeranian team? I haven't yet, John. No. I haven't had much time to play VG over the weekend. I was doing some other video content that I'm kind of working on at the minute when I was watching Scarlet, so it was yeah, I should have probably been doing that, but wrapped up in other things. Mighty, what was your team on your first playthrough in Sword and Shield? Mine was Cinderace, Corviknight, Hatterene, Gardevoir, Seismitoad, and Colossal. Still love my Rabbit Boy. Mine was Cinderace as well. It was one of my starter Pokemon. Was it Sobble? No, it was Cinderace. Because it was Scorbunny. Scorbunny was the one I chose. Yeah, I can't remember the other Pokemon. I think I had a Sizzlipede on there as well, because I was like, Centiskorch is just such a cool Pokemon. So I definitely had, and I caught a shiny in the fire gym. It was like the first shiny I got any time I'd ever done a first time playthrough, which was really cool. Trying to remember the other ones that I had. Can't really remember. Such a long time ago. It's so annoying because I streamed it on Twitch at the time. But Twitch don't keep the VODs, so, and I didn't pull it myself, so I kind of lost that, which is a little bit sad. Sean, wish I could get a shiny marine, but the only way is the KO method. That is rough. Is there nowhere where it spawns in like mass, like just a mass of them spawn with us? It's hard though with the water types language, because you're gonna have just loads of different water types at the same time. So even going with the 16 method is hard. Henry Hall, thank you so much for the membership and joining membership here on the channel. Really appreciate it, Henry, and cannot thank you enough, my friend. Zygarde should have been Bug Dragon. Yeah, it looks like a Bug Dragon, doesn't it? It would have been such a crazy typing as well. No, more like Kunas between the O and the U sound, if you understand me. Kunas. I'm gonna say that, and I'm probably still saying it wrong. And you're banging your head off the wall at this point, being like, not coming back. And I don't blame you. Never realized that you could get a shiny from the Fire Gum Challenge. You can, indeed. You got good odds as well, really good odds. Oh, the gym, not the gum. I thought you were like this, like a gumball challenge or something like that, like the DYNAMAX adventures. Yeah, the gym, yeah. So the gym challenge in there is like patches of grass that run up the side, and yeah, you get shinies in there. It's crazy. I never thought it would have been a thing either, but it is. I can confirm. How do we join? I've only ever played Sword and Shield solo. So when you go into the raid, I think you can join. There's a join players and then put a code in, and that's the code on the screen should be the one. So when I'm searching, that would be the code that you would put in. Slowking, barely hanging on. Can we take this thing down before it knocks us all out? Are we gonna get an attack off? Do you update the total encounters yourself, or do you have something that does it for you? Always wondered. No, I update it myself. And I wish I had something that did it automatically. I need to get better at coding, or just good at coding altogether. Because yeah, it's like reach over, update, back, press some more buttons, and we missed it. We missed the Zygarde. That is very sad. We didn't do it. Did we get any bonus shinies? Nope. 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 Nothing this time. Sad. Good try, team. Right, so let's go in again. We literally just got all obliterated at the same time, so it was never really... Just didn't have the best Pokemon. So, the code... we'll try it one more time with this code. If this one is causing people issues and they're joining other groups, let me know. I will update it during this one, and we'll change it. So let me know if you're having problems. Patrick jumping straight in. You can hunt them easily on the beach by the electric gym. Ah, that's a great spot. CB, thank you so much for the suggestion. Tyler, thanks for joining. Cyrus, what if Legends Arceus replaced the modern era as a main series Pokemon games? I wouldn't be sad about it, you know. There would be aspects of the main series games that I would definitely miss. I think one big thing I missed in Legends Arceus was just no breeding. It was kind of refreshing for that game, just because you know it's only in that game. But I think if they removed it permanently, it would be like, I don't know how I'd feel about it, you know. I think I kind of still like the breeding aspect in it, so you can kind of do Masuda method stuff and things like that. It would be kind of cool. But yeah, I wouldn't be too sad. I think the training method in it, like the method that took over IVs and EVs, was really interesting. I thought it really streamlined it, so it made it a lot simpler, you know. Still bothers me that X and Y zygarde didn't got an important role in the story, something like that. I know, right? It's crazy. What have we got? Oh, Mimikyu is very solid in this one. Graplock's not bad either. Skill shot, these are all quite good. I'm gonna go Mimikyu because I like Mimi. Yeah, it's crazy. There was just nothing covering it. It was like there was something big meant to be covered with Zygarde, and they just kind of like scrubbed it last minute, right? Like instead of Scarlet and Violet, we've got a Legends sequel, but delayed for 2024. I would take it. If we get a Legends sequel, that would be amazing. Which region though would you prefer? Would you prefer Johto or Unova? If it was between those two, which I probably expect it to be. Let's see what we've got. Anything got wide guard? Not looking good for the wide guard users. I would say the waterway is probably maybe the better one, easier one. I was playing Violet and I got shiny Jupiter last night. Nice, that's awesome, Bug. Congrats. Such a great shiny, isn't it? Unleashed, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Just got shiny Yveltal doing a Dynamax adventure alongside. Nice, Dude's World. That is insane. Such a great shiny, like one of the best ones in the game. Honestly, that is so good. Congrats. Do you have a 3D capture card or is it US? Yeah, it's a capture card. It's right here. It's all plugged in. So yeah, it's nice when people ask because I can just do that and it's like, yeah, there it is. Let's go for the Dynamax. I got lucky with my Zygarde. First one I battled was shiny. Wow. Tiberius, that is incredible. First one. Glom, Unova, Vida, Unova squad. Standing strong. Robert, enjoy your dinner, mate. Tyler, ground to start off. Do you reckon? Is that the path? Is that the path? I'm just looking up. I don't know. There might... Well, I don't think it matters in this one. I don't think there's anything notable to grab in this one, but we'll see. Johto is the closest to Sui. Yeah, that's very true. And there's like references to it pretty much throughout, isn't there? So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The bacon bird, yes. Plus the runes of Alph, as in Alpha Pokemon Arceus. Are you a big fan of Tyranitar Tube? If you are, me and you both. The theory vids are S tier. S tier theory vids. Yeah, I do like that. The runes of Alpha Pokemon, Arceus, it all lines up. Arceus being from Johto. It would be a very cool twist. And then I think he released one today on the GS ball stuff, which is very interesting as well. But all that lore stuff, I love all the theory about the lore and things like that. Ice Punch could be good here over the Mimikyu, but the Baby Doll Eyes is really, really strong, I feel, in the Curse as well. I'm gonna stick with the Mimikyu because we've got the immunity to the dragon that could come out as well, which is also quite important, I think. I said it right. Yes. That'll do for tonight, right? We'll finish with the stream. Bye-bye. I'm joking. Johto would be good to revisit, but then I never played the Gen 5 era. Yeah, I think, honestly, I'd be happy with either if I'm completely honest. Which one do we go for? Let's go grass. Grass. I don't know which one's the better choice. Then I'll switch flashcards like they are for. I'm not going to judge anyone, but they should be used with caution. I saw something about those, like something ping up on my X account the other day. Can't remember the name of them, but the flashcard goes into the side, right? And I was going to pick grass team. You guys are carrying through this one. We definitely want the Jinx. Jinx is like going to absolutely obliterate the Zygarde. But yeah, they look, I don't know how they work or anything. I don't know too much about them. I've just seen them. Wonder if Miltank got its own evolve from evolved form. What would it evolve into? A Taurus. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Just a massive, some tribute to Rollout somehow, and how it haunted so many of us as kids playing the game. A big rock cow, big boulder-like cow. Who knows? Tiberius have found out about Power World. Have you played any of the Power World, and would you recommend playing it or not? I haven't played any of it, but from people I know that have played it, they're having a blast with it. So I would give it a go if it's something you think you would enjoy. It's not my jam, but and sorry to keep saying this, but I keep getting asked. Yeah, it's just not my sort of thing. So I've not played it. I'm not avoiding it or anything. I've not got any hate towards it at all. So, right, Marsh Tomp, going against us. Yeah, Tyrannotouch, you've made a few videos about it. Yeah, they were pretty good. 2 streams in one day. Charlie, I know. It's great to have you back again, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Trying to get some shinies. We've had 1 shiny tonight. It's been good. Tito is a great channel. I would love a new massive unknown form. Yeah, that would be so good, wouldn't it? I haven't seen the video on that yet. I haven't. I'll have to watch it though. Tito's great though. Yeah, I've watched him for so many years though. Like, he's definitely one of the OGs. Follow would no longer be a problem once transferred in my level 100 teams from Risui. Yeah, that's true. How cool would it be though if Volo made a reappearance in the next like Legends game? That would be insane. Someone has to take the Jinx. Someone has to take it. I feel like the Mimikyu's not bad though, so I want someone else to take it. Right, okay, we're good. We got the Lilligant. Patrick's taking it. You know where is my favorite, but I'd rather say a Legends Johto. Next to Raikou, no shiny. Delma, I hope you get some luck soon. Really do, my friend. Should we go for the electric? Because then we got the berries before the fight, and that might be good. I don't know if that's the right choice, but would be sick if Volo returned though. Would definitely be so good. I'll never forgive his Togekiss for avoiding my steel move. Sam, to be fair, Pokemon philosophy in last 5 years has been, is Bulbasaur in it? And if it is, I'll give everything up for it though. That would be, I would love to see the return of Bulba and Vino. It'd be so good. Couldn't make the earlier stream, but we'll watch the VOD. I was working. No problem, mate. No problem at all. What are we doing? Shadow Clawing, I guess. It's probably the best option here. I hope you had a great day at work, though. We need the hashtag, @ $sign unknowns. We do. There's loads of, the possibilities are endless. You'd have a giant hashtag unknown. That's its ultimate form. Anthony, thank you so much for the subscribe. And Declan, thank you very much, my friend. We definitely need it tonight for this Zygarde. I played Power World. I'm loving it. Danny, that's awesome to hear. You can set up your own server however you'd like. Can make it cozy or hardcore. That's awesome to hear. And I'm pleased you're having a lot of fun with it. I hope I'm not offending by my opinion on it. Although I'm not really opinionated on it. It's just yeah, it's not my thing. But I'm pleased you're enjoying it. You know, you never know. I might give it a go one day, but at the moment, probably not. Venus. Probably said it wrong again. This is like this. I feel like you're costering me on stream, but on my stream, like if you ever watched any of the EUIC last year, Costa, we had the pronunciations of Pokemon quiz, and like it was horrible. I'm normally all right with the pronunciations, but on the spot, just like second guessing myself every time. Chips, beans, and sausage, Robert. That sounds great. Jealous. I'm on a strict healthy dinner schedule at the minute. It's not very exciting. Not like that. See you back streaming. I just checked what I need to complete the decks and home. 208 more to go. Regina, that is awesome. That is not many at all. You'll smash that out easy. That is great. Is there any like really difficult ones like mythicals or anything that you needing to get? Is there anything I can help with? Let me know. I've never used Pokemon Bank or Pokemon Transfer before eShop closed, mainly because for some reason my credit card wouldn't register. I'm glad that they are keeping it functional for a while. Yeah, it's nice to see that it will be. I think, well, it'll be interesting to see what date they kind of close it all down. Because it'll be after the 31st of April, I believe. We'll probably get some sort of update saying it's going to be shit after this date. Gee, imagine if only 8 regions existed in the series. Can you imagine? And each got a sequel, prequel every 10 years, like PLA in 2016, The Legends Unova in 2020. That would be nuts. I wouldn't even mind that, you know, to be honest. It's kind of sad that we wouldn't ever get like a new region again, but it doesn't mean we couldn't get like new Pokemon, you know. I'm curious, does Curse work on Dynamax Pokemon? I would imagine it doesn't work as it would work on a normal Pokemon. But I do like the fact that I can just keep Baby Doll Eyes in this just to weaken it. What was for dinner then? I had chicken, rice, and broccoli tonight. That was my delicious, exciting dinner. There was a little bit of salad on the side, a little bit of leaf, a little bit of tomato, cucumber, bit of beetroot, tiny bit of avocado. But it was very green, the plate. Yeah. And I had to, because it's not the most tasty thing, I had to have, I don't want a Dynamax here. I think I'm going to just stick with non-Dynamax and let the Jinx Dynamax. Yeah, lots of hot sauce with it, so to give it a bit of flavor. Tomacock, how are you doing, mate? I don't even know if I've said hello, and if I haven't, I do apologize. I hope you're doing well and having a great Monday. Wonder what special raid we're going to get for Pokemon Day. We have Mewtwo, Mew, Pikachu, Eevee, Dialga, Palkia. What could they possibly do special for the raid? That has to be. I think I have a theory on this. I think if we are going to get a Johto remake, be it Legends Johto game or a Faithful remake or just a new remake, whatever they're doing with Johto, if it is Johto based, I think we will get a Lugia and a Ho-Oh 7-star raid event on Pokemon Day. Now, if it's Unova, that makes it a bit more tricky. Then I would maybe say they might... they're not going to do Victini, are they? No, because Victini is transferable in. It is transferable in, but it's shiny locked, right? So we might get a raid event for Victini if it's Unova. And that could be like a 5-star raid event for Victini, being a mythical, and there's a possibility to shiny hunt it. Now that would be, in my mind, they would be 2 raids that would work perfectly for whatever they reveal. Now, if they reveal neither a Johto game or a Unova game, then I have no idea. I don't know. I would hope for something like a mythical Deoxys raid or something like that. Could be quite cool. That Zygarde stands no chance against that lineup. Yeah, we're doing all right in this one. The Jinx is definitely helping us. I like the Mimikyu with the Baby Doll Eyes as well. It's definitely a good help. Check this morning's about curse. It works as if the Pokemon isn't Dynamax, so not worth. Ah, okay. Definitely not worth then. Thank you so much, Lith, for the update on that. It's always hard to know like the mechanics of like everything in the raids because they're so different to like actual in-game battle mechanics a lot of the time. You lost me at avocado. At least that was towards the end. I'd be down for Victini. Oh, Victini would be the one. Just let us, even if it's like max odds, just let us have the chance to shiny hunt it. It would be so good. Be so good. We did it. Great job, team. We had a good squad of Pokemon for this one. Does anyone remember when everyone was trying to find the alleged Victini in Sword and Shield? Yes, I know, right? That was fun. I wish I had actually been real and hidden behind the... That would have been so good. Imagine if it's still in there, right? Imagine if it was like not like pretend or anything, and the data miners are like, ah, it has to be fake. There's just nothing to it. And then someone somehow stumbles upon it sometime. Pokemon like, how did it take you guys like 3 years to find this? That would be the craziest thing. Craziest thing. Right, let's check the shinies, see what we've got. Oshtomp, no. Jinx, no. Toxtricity, no. Nada, nada, nada. Good job though, team. We will try again. Is Victini in Scarlet and Violet? I want to say it is transferable in, but I'm not sure. Like you can't catch it in there, but I think you can transfer it in from Pokemon Home, right? Could be wrong though. Could be completely wrong. Right, that code seemed to work all right, so we'll go with that one again. If anyone would like to join, be my guest. It would be great to have you. And hopefully have a bit of luck getting this zygarde this time. I love Lugia. I used to play a lot of Pokemon Silver on emulator. That combined with the anime made me beg my parents to get an original game. Definitely a good one. I do love Lugia as well, and it's got a great shiny as well. There was a Meloetta in the Indigo disc, so maybe Victini event isn't that unreasonable. This is true. Like, the Meloetta event is very cool as well. Expanding Force. Does it have Psychic Threat? It doesn't, but we could set it up, couldn't we? It's not. Victini is illegal, so it's not even transferable in. That is brutal. So that's never going to happen then. So that is just that is a bust. That's not happening, which is sad. Probably don't know this guy, but you heard the YouTuber Crispy Version. No, I haven't. What kind of content do they do? Ooh, we got lots of fairies and an ice. We have to go down the right side, I feel. There's just 2 fairies. And there's an ice type up there as well. We've got a hat. We've got another fairy. I don't know what that is. We've got an ice type as well. That's Mime. I feel we have to go this way. We do have Clefable there, which would be probably not bad. Qness. Qness. Same Q. It's within Q. Qness. Sick of me by the end of the night, I swear, my dude. I'm sorry. How do I join? Just with the code on the screen, it's just below the Sword and Shield screen. There's a code there, so you can hop in and join that way when we're searching. Scott, what was the last game? What was the last game Shaman was available in? Legends Arceus. Shiny Hunter Bullet was in BDSP. BDSP was the last one it was available in. It's a shiny hunt anyway, I think, off the top of my head. So yeah, but you need the Ox letter in BDSP, which is kind of a kicker, because if you buy the game now, you can't get that downloadable event. So it's like, And Robert Thompson, thank you so much for the super chat, Robert. Thank you so much. So generous, my friend. The support goes a long way, so really, really appreciate that. I've got a Hooper in Pokemon Home, but I can't transfer it into Pokemon Violet or Scarlet. Pretty sure Hooper's in the game, so you should be able to transfer it in. Is it in a certain form, or is it just its regular form? I thought Hooper was available, so it should be able to be transferred in, I'm pretty sure. I'd have to double check that, but I'm nearly 100% positive that Hooper is available through home transfer. Ho-Oh shiny though, that's top tier. Ho-Oh shiny's great. It is a super nice shiny. Can't see them doing Ho-Oh Lugia raids because they're both catchable in the terrarium. That is very true. Yeah, they are, which is, yeah, maybe why they won't do it. There just isn't another Johto related legendary or mythical that they would do, because Celebi's not transferable in, so you can't get Celebi in Scarlet and Violet unless they update the data. You know, there's nothing stopping them, I guess, updating it. Then yeah, we can pull this in now. What did it mean when there's a problem with choosing a Pokemon in Terra Raids? I've never seen that error before in a Terra Raid before. Crispy version streams shiny hunt, and he's actually going for Zygarde right now as well. Nice. Awesome. Zygarde is definitely, I think, one of the top ones that players want to go after. It's, I hope he gets it. It's a race. Let's see who gets it first. Hope he has a lot of luck. Oh, they have a lot of luck. Got 10 Victinis from that event in Sword and Shield. Very nice. Victini's such a cool Pokemon. Primeval, and he has about 500 subs. Well, hopefully that changes and he keeps growing, keeps doing content. I remember when I had like, God, yeah, I remember when I first started. It is a grind, it really is, but it's like, if you enjoy it, it isn't a grind, if you get what I mean. It's just never, it's never anything that I don't think happens like overnight. And it's probably better not to happen quickly. Like your growth, I think it's better, because I think you get better as a creator, like content wise at least, the more you do it. Right, Fairy, what's that? I think Hat wouldn't be bad against the Zygarde, but what is that one there? I'm trying to work out what it is. You get items for that one, but the Hat's probably better. Let me go for the ice. I'd go for the Hat, I would say. We're having tacos tonight. Very nice, Bug. That sounds great. I've missed a lot of the chat. Should do a shiny hunt for Shaman one time. Sick Pokemon. Very cool Pokemon. I would love to. It's still in my BDSP, so I can do the hunt for it. I've only caught Darkrai, but I still got the Arceus hunt to finish in that as well. G-Match Snake Tornado. I'm really sad I missed the shiny Zacian Zamazenta mystery gifts. I didn't get Sword until after Scarlet and Violet came out. That is rough. I really like, that's the one thing about these events. It's like when they do them through game stores and stuff like that, they're very limited time only. We'll go for Max Phantasm. Maybe they'll do another one, a repeat of it, you know, you never know. Hopefully they do, mate. Maybe from Pogo, and that's why they can't transfer. Oh, maybe from Pogo, yeah. Currently hunting for Latias. Found 3 shinies so far. Bombasnort, Gastrodon, and Clefable. Really nice, Mark. They're awesome shinies to find. Hope you do get lucky and get that Latias though soon. Keep my fingers crossed for you, mate, and send you all the luck in the world. Eunice, yeah, you said it right. Next stream, I will ask you again. So down. I got it locked in my brain now. Eunice, we're gonna get it right every time. Togetic. Gina, I actually got more for each version of the game I had. And Mighty, let's hope that whenever they do, they will allow us to shiny hunt the legendaries and mythicals with the shiny charm. I got a feeling that's going to be in whatever game we get, like this year, you know, whatever they announce on Pokemon Day. I think if it is a remake, I would imagine we'll be able to hunt shinies in those. It says I need to have Hooper in game to transfer the one from home into Scarlet and Violet. Huh? That's strange. Again, Robert, thank you so much for the super chat. Don't feel obliged to drop super chats just to talk about it. We'll try and figure this out with you, my friend. But I do appreciate them. Thank you so much. My best bet to get Shiny Zacian and Zamazan will be whenever they come back to Pokemon Go. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. But then you probably have to pay for them in them anyway. I think your best bet is waiting until the remakes, you know? Like, whatever they do the remake of, they might do something like, what was it, the Pal Park they did with BDSP? You could shiny hunt in those. And maybe if they do something similar in the next remake, they're going to have all of the legendaries available in that place where you can shiny hunt them. That would make a lot of sense, I think. The only issue I have with the game shop code events is that it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to my local one, which is kind of a pain to do. Prefer online. Yeah, same. I'm 100% in the same boat as you. It takes me ages. They're so out of the way for me to go and get them. And it's like a proper, like, yeah, I have to dedicate time to go. When it's online, it's just so much more convenient. Span and Force. Life Dew's really good. Okay. Patrick's picking that. I'll duck out of it. Hope we can eventually get Marshadow outside of going to GameStop and getting a code. Oh, that would be great. Marshadow is one of the best. I think we have to go the ice. I love Marshadow. One of my favorite mythicals. I would love them to do another event for it. Jessica, you can't move mythicals into games if they're from Pokemon Go unless you have them from a different game in the game you want to move them into. Okay, the Hooper is from Pokemon Go. So that, yeah, you can't. If it's from Pokemon Go, then you can't move it into Scarlet and Violet, which is brutal. I wonder if I've got a spare, because I'll have to check my Pokemon Home, but I know, didn't they do, was it Hooper, Volcanion and Marshadow, the event that they did in Sword and Shield at the back end of, like, would have been 2021, I think. If we've got any spares, I can trade you one over. Alola from Chile, Chilean Gamer, how are you doing? Thanks so much for coming by the stream. I hope you're doing great and having a fine day over there in that fine place you live in, Chile. Always a place I would love to go and visit. I have to ask something, I just don't know what. Anything, ask away, my friend. I can screenshot my Hooper in my Violet. I was able to trade it in, no problem, huh? Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Finally, after like 8 months, I got my shiny Mew in Pokemon Go. Hey, that is amazing. We were literally, I think me and Diana were talking about it earlier on the stream earlier today. About, she was saying like how it's like impossible to get, and I was saying, yeah, I'm probably never going to get it because it just feels so impossible. Be like a 5-year challenge. I might get it somewhere down the line, but it's, yeah, that's awesome to hear. I'm really happy that you managed to snag it. That is great news. Congrats. Really, I bet that's so satisfying to have as well. I'm trying to shiny hunt Nidoran female in the Let's Go, currently in 414 catch combo. Hopefully it's coming soon. Dilly Fries, good luck with that. I hope you do get it very soon. Vita, it was Genesect. It was Genesect Volcanion. Marshadow, not Hooper. That is right. That does ring more of a bell. Chat, I'm thinking about hunting with Masuda method. Shiny Quaxley. Do it. Wish me luck. Good luck, my friend. I hope you get it in as few amount of eggs as possible. If you get a Pokemon with touch traded into Scarlet and Violet, you will then be able to transfer it to your okay, so you need to have the Hooper in first to then be able to trade it from Go, is that right? It seems so weird that you'd have to do that. I will take it because I feel like I'll take it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because yeah, that's super fine. I don't mind. Indeed, he's not a slouch, so it's cool. Or should I have, I believe, maybe I have to. I'll check the Volcanion as well. Such a good event, that one as well, wasn't it? Not likely going to get, I think, not going to get hit with super effective attacks. Leftovers is probably the best option. It's a massive grind, I can imagine, mate. An insane grind. Also have Genesect as well. Genesect's a great mythical as well. Is it subscribers who get to play along with you? Does it swap each hunt? Just swaps each hunt, Josh. Just whoever can get in. I think it's the best way for me to do it. So anyone can join in. Yeah. But I think it's easier for you guys that are watching the stream. I like no one from outside should be joining, like not watching the stream, because they don't know the code. So it would just be you guys. But anyone's welcome to join. Okay, what are we going to start with? Should we start with a calm mind, and then we can start throwing some hopefully bigger attacks down. We might draw some attention in from the zygarde as well. Give the others a bit of space. Hyperspace Hall from Hooper. What a move. It is an incredible move. Regina, I can trade E1 for something I don't have once I move them into Sword and Shield. That's super kind. What are the shiny odds for Shiny Hunt and Dynamax Adventures again? Chris, they are 1 in 300 if you don't have the shiny charm, and then 1 in 100 if you've got the shiny charm. Steinthor's already beat me to it. They also did Victini event and Shiny Eternatus. Yeah, I was lucky enough to catch both of those. Shiny Eternatus is super nice. And that Reflect is also really, really nice as well. I have 11 decks in Shield. I'm only on the 5th gym in Scarlet. I don't like it. 11 decks already. That's great though. Right, we've Calm Mind. Let's go Expanded Force. I'm going to move some into Sword and Shield tomorrow. Nice. How much of a grind was it to get the Shiny Charm in Sword? Not bad at all in comparison to some of the other games. Like literally, like probably one of the easier games to do it in my opinion. So it's not terrible. There's a few annoying like tricky Pokemon to get, but if you know, like, what's the trickiest one? Like, it's not. I guess the ones that are more annoying are the ones that you have to trade evolve. You know, things like Swirlix. What else do you need to trade evolve in it? But you can get them all in Dynamax raids if you're like patient enough and check the raid dens to get them. You can get them. Wow, that's definitely one of the quickest zygarde raids we've done. Team, incredible job. That was insane. I remember that when I was little, my father bought me a bootleg GBA cartridge, half off the kit. It was ROM hacks of Super Mario Bros. That's hilarious. I love that. Do you still have them? Imagine a sequel where Red and Leaf are your parents. That would be nuts. I would love something like that. Just a reference back to those original games. That would be so good. Right, shiny check time. Tornado Snake, nope. Katarine, no. Mr. Mime and zygarde, no, nothing. Very sad, but team did very good there. You guys carried hard there. Like to keep a record? Yes, we will like to keep that. Thank you. All right, let's try this zygarde once again. 1 5 1 1 4 0 0 1. Right, there we go. No shiny Registeel. We've got Vida, nice, Naomi, and Marple's joining. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining this route through. Hopefully we get some Good Pokemon options as well. No Reggie steal that time. So we've got Bishop, Duraludon, and Clink Clang Gang. Nothing really that great here. I'll go with Duraludon. I'm probably gonna switch that out. I probably will end up switching it out for sure. Not really anything that great. Beartic, on the other hand, is a great choice. Probably Xatu. Yeah. Xatu. What do we got? Which way? I wonder what that water type is. We've got 2 ice types at the top though, which might be really useful. But the water type there is Kingler. We've got a fighting type, which is Passimian. I think we got the ice route. Yeah, for sure. So fighting. Not the best for the team, but we should be able to manage it pretty easily. Can't wait until Paldean Fates comes out on Friday. No, mate, I can't believe it's out so early as well. It's crazy. Hopefully I pick some up in Liverpool this weekend and crack some. I believe Genesect can move into Sword and Shield too. Yes, I believe it can, yeah. Sequel Professor Oak and Agatha had already passed on with statues of them to pay respects to them. That kind of makes me sad thinking about like Professor Oak passing on, you know. Let's go for G-Max depletion. It'd be better if it was Max Wormwind. Blue Oak, been a great professor. Yeah, that would be very cool. Like, so the statue of Oak's there, and then you got Blue as the new professor. That would be very cool. And Red. Red would have to feature in it somehow. I know you mentioned about the parents, which could be quite cool. I don't think we need one where I have already passed on. You speak and he appears. Professor Oak, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well. Hope you've had a great day, man. And awesome always having you joining the stream. OD technology and reorganize my whole Pokemon home. Good luck with that, my friend. I hope it's going well. I know that feeling. I've been putting off for the longest time doing anything to do with mine. Mine is a complete mess. Weird, I was talking about it earlier on the stream when we were doing the leaf green Nuzlocke, and it's just in such a bad state. I feel like I just don't have the strength to tackle it. Max Steel Spike, get defense booster might help us take a little bit less damage. You in the chat are not getting lucky with the shiny snake. Feel the pain. Maybe this time is the one. Eunice, I'm really close to getting monetized by YouTube. Congratulations, mate. That is amazing, because I only need 800,000 views since I have 3 viral shorts and have enough amount of subs. Just want to share it with everyone. Congratulations, that's amazing news. Keep going. That's awesome to hear. And it'll be no time before you do. I'll have to check your channel out. What kind of content do you do? Professor Oak, also, hello team. How's everyone doing? Like this stream on your way in. Thank you so much for the reminder, Professor Oak. And yeah, I hope you've had a great day. Hope you've had a fantastic day. And yeah, like Professor Oak said, if you can drop a like on the stream chat when you're on your way in or way out, whichever, it would be really appreciated. Thank you so much. What's our goal tonight? We got 101 likes so far. I appreciate every single one of them. Can we get 150? We got 275 of you in chat in the stream right now. Can we bump that up to 150? That would be amazing if we can. Appreciate each and every one of them that we've had so far. So I do thank you all. So much work to organize home. Yeah, it gets too much for me and I just give up and I kind of think I'll do it another time. And then it just keeps getting worse. Here's your Pokedex. Smell you later. Blue Oak. good without it. I'm good without it. Simeon's not really any better. I mean, it doesn't have the weakness, but hopefully I can swap in something further down the line. And so after I put my kids to bed, why not unwind by sorting my home if I don't feel like hunting? It's a good idea, right? What do we got here? Got Kangaskhan and dog type. Kangaskhan might not be bad. It's that dog type though. Can't really make it out. I'll go the normal. I don't know what everyone's choosing, but I'm probably picking the wrong choice. I would go on for the Kangaskhan. If I don't feel like hunting, 2 living dexes of 1 shiny, 1 is not a lot to manage. That's the way to do it. Whenever you can, just like chip away at it. I bet yours is like immaculate compared to mine. I feel like I need like one of those like professional, you know, there's professional house cleaners that come in and just gut a house. I feel like I need someone like that. That speciality is just sorting out people's Pokemon homes. But I'll have to do it at some point. I think I should make a point to do it before Gen 10 comes out, and then it will be fine, and then I can just keep on top of it after that. Man, the Legends Lo-Fi just hits me. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? It's one of my favorite tracks. It's so good. Tammy, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. And if you are joining us on the stream, I hope you enjoy it with us. Bring us some shiny luck tonight. That's what we need. Mighty, I don't know how there are people that hunt shinies before the first gym or the older games. I mean, the chance of getting one until Gen 5 was like 1 in 8,000. People have that level of patience. I know what you mean. I'm contemplating doing a shiny only Nuzlocke of Soul Silver, Hot Gold Soul Silver. I think the odds in that are 1. No, they're not 1 in 8. Are they 1 in 8,000? No, they're not. They're 1 in 4,000, aren't they? Because the odds then get cut down because you're kind of hunting 3 at a time. So yeah, it's not as bad. But yeah, those early games, like doing it in gold, silver, and crystal, crazy. The true blue shiny hunters, those people. Regina, I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, though. Cunis, not as much as what you would expect. Very low. That's all I'll say. When you have your ads, do you get anything from that on your videos? I'm guessing yes. Yeah, you do. You get like as a it's like revenue per 1,000 views. So every 1,000 views you get a rate, which you would get for that. But the channel at the moment, the ad revenue for like January and February generally across the board on YouTube is pretty bad. It's not really ever that good at this time of the year anyway. But I think mine's way down on what it was even this time last year. So it just fluctuates all the time. Depends on the sort of content you put out as well, I believe. Although I'm not too much of an expert on it, so I'm not really the best person to ask on it. I can just see what's kind of in front of me when I look at my analytics page. So, but it's not amazing at the minute, but it's fine. It's fine. Kangaskhan, are you going to be better? Or I feel like you'd be better, but Sharpedo, Vita wants it. I'll let Vita have it. And hopefully I'll get one of those nice tasty ice types that we're going to be going after next. I hope, or I could take a switch here, which might be good. I'll take one of these. I'll say yes. I'll say yes to this. Because if I get something decent here, it might be good. Like a zygarde user would be incredible right now. You give me a Jigglypuff out of everything. Thank you, Professor. Right, what do we got out of the 2 of these? We've got... Trying to make that. That's a Frozlass, I think. And this is... Is that a Piloswine? I think it is. I think the Frosmoth's better. Big Games, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. And if you are joining the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it with us all. Mighty while hunting for shiny Registeel, I realized how much I like the legendary battle music in BDSP. BDSP soundtrack is criminally underrated. It's such... Yeah, I agree with you. But I'm a big fan. Oh, it's Celio. It's not Frostlass. It's totally misled. And I've now got a Jigglypuff over what I had was a G-Max Duraludon. The choices I've made here are questionable. I mean, Fake Tears isn't terrible, but I don't feel like we got anything on the team that's going to really take advantage of it. Sir McAlpha, how are you doing? Good luck, man. Thank you so much. Hope you bring home the Colgate toothpaste soon. Got mine last night. Around 60-ish checks. Leaf Green Nuzlocke looks fun and looking forward to the Oxys on the after the fact. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. And congrats on getting the Colgate toothpaste. Mon, the best name I've heard for the zygarde yet. So really appreciate that. And again, thanks so much for the good luck. Definitely need it. Maybe this is the run. Maybe it is. Even though we've got Jigglypuff, it's not looking really that great right now. Obi Wolfman, how are you doing? Shiny Lunala hunt is on. Good luck with the shiny Lunala hunt. Hope you get it. Keep us up to date with how it's going. I'd have to beat Pokemon Moon again. It's worth doing for the Dynamax raids, I think. Miss Dynamax Adventures. I still play it occasionally to shiny hunt. They're really good. They're like, I think between both of these games, like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, like I just think the Ultra Wormhole shiny hunting is just such an underrated, like it's probably not underrated, but from me personally, underrated way to shiny hunt. It's a lot of fun to be able to go in and get these shinies from these games. And then the Dynamax Adventures. And they're just made better by the fact we don't have anything like it in Scarlet and Violet, which is sad. Fake Tears with Ice Beam, that is very true. That is going to be a lethal combo. What have we got that's, what's got Ice Beam? Ah, the Celio has Ice Beam, yeah. That will be good. Starfall, let's go for that. How did the Nuzlocke go? It was good, mate. In the end, we finished up just after beating Misty, so we're ready to go down to the SSN after we got the ticket from Bill, and we're going to be taking on Surge next. I think we'll probably do the SSN, then we'll take on Surge. Well, we need to that way around, don't we? Because we need to get cut. Otherwise, we can't take Surge on without cut. So, yeah, ignore me. We're taking the boat on, and then we're taking Surge on. So we'll be starting again tomorrow morning with that and seeing how far we can get in it, and hopefully we can maybe finish it up tomorrow, but I don't know, doubtful. Took a lot longer than what I was expecting today. Then I'm going to start triple Masuda breeding, the Paldean starters, and Witch Hatches shiny will be my Violet shiny Nuzlocke partner. That's a great idea. I will definitely take this because the Jigglypuff is great with the Fake Tears, but not the best. I think Celio would probably be a better option just by itself. The combination together would be good, but is the DLC still 65 for Sword and Shield? I'm not too sure, Regina. I would definitely check. I feel like it would be a lot cheaper than that now. Some raids are so hard because the NPC is just not the smartest, and you can't on real people to know what they're doing. Yeah, the NPCs are just rough in Sword and Shield. At least in Scarlet and Violet, they're not terrible. Ice Beam, Swagger, Brine, Dive. Okay, we just spam Ice Beam, I think. I feel like Celio's like bulky enough to take a few attacks from the Zygarde. We should be doing good damage. Like, stab Ice Beam? Oh, the confusion's nice. Like that. Oh, what have we done? What have we done? We went into mystery gifts. Steroids are a million times better, except for the shiny odds. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they just like did that. What they did with the shiny odds, it's just like, come on. Which game are you doing the raids in now, Regina? This is, so the raids that we're doing them in now is Sword and Shield, DYNAMAX Adventure raids, and this is in the DLC. But the Terror raids in Scarlet and Violet. Like I keep saying this, I must have done thousands and thousands of Terror raids, and I've still not had one single shiny from a Terror raid in Scarlet and Violet yet. Like odds going, I should have had at least one, but I don't know. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna get a shiny in a raid. Kind of miss Soul Rock and the rock, the rock polish. Yeah. I remember some of the names of some of the NPCs in these raids you get. I like the character designs from Gens 5 to 8, so cute and colourful. Like Gen 9's weird and confusing realistic art style. Yeah, I do probably prefer the art style in 5 to 8. Like yourself. Proper games. Solid it thought, and I have it in my home right now. Nice. Diana looked like she's from an older game. Iona was very cool design. I do like Nemona as well, design wise. I think Nemona fits, like, her character is like very believable. Kieran's cool as well. Had a big thing about Kieran today. I think we've done this. I think we've walked this one. This is good. Beartick is just having an absolute party. It's like, zygarde, what? Easy. Same, never found a shiny Terror raid in game. Yeah, I just feel like they don't exist. Diana looked like she's from an older game, yeah. I know you can't transfer legendaries and mythicals from Go into Scarlet and Violet unless you transferred in the said Pokemon into Scarlet and Violet from one of the base games first. Ah, that makes so much more sense. Okay. Robert, that might answer your question, Robert, if that's still something that hasn't been super clear up to now. Kayla, thank you so much for that. That is super, super helpful. Magic, how are you doing? Hi, hi, hi. How are you doing on this fine Monday? Right, let's check these. See if we've got anything. Simium, Kang, Celio. Nothing. Nothing. Just disappointment once again. Good job though, team. You did a phenomenal job in that raid. Right, let's go one more time. Let's see. Let's see. Zygarde. Come on, please. Let's get like at least the Registeel or the Zygarde tonight. It'd be great to do it. One or the other. Right, let's go. Let's go. Penny's got a great design, yeah. Which is your favorite shiny hunting method? Mine are the sandwiches, Scarlet and Violet. It's easy getting them with that method. Very easy with those. I think the radar hunting is probably my favorite method. From a multitude of games. You know, the radar is featured in loads of games, but it's one of my favorite methods. I love the radar. It's very cool. Go Geist. Go Geist. Shiny raids in Scarlet and Violet are a myth. Bug. I totally believe that. Ooh, Seismitoad. Got anything? Beware's not bad either. Who can read? I only got one Scarlet and Violet Terror shiny and Umbreon. No way, that's amazing. From 8 raids that show up when you go and join a raid from the menu. I was super happy because I went in looking for Herba and ended up with a shiny plus Herba. That's insane. That is so cool. I love that. We have to go Pelipper. We need the Wide Guard. I'll take the hit and take the Pelipper if we go and defeat it. For sure, we need that. We need the Pelipper. We need the Wide Guard. Choose the Pelipper. It's gonna make this thing easy peasy after that. I only got my Zygarde shiny from special event. Gina, it's still nice though, right? Getting just shiny zygarde is just such a good shiny. It's one of the best shiny legendaries. But shiny Palafin during a terror raid while I was finishing the main story and thought it was frequent. Little did I know it was extremely rare. That's amazing. That is cool. I love it when those hunts happen like that and you're like, didn't realize until after the fact. Don't really have very much to hit this thing with. I'll have to just shadow sneak it. What's my favorite Pokemon game? Eunice. If I had to say one, I don't know. Favorite Pokemon game. I'm trying to look up on my shelf of Pokemon games. I don't know. It's so hard to say. To say like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Legends Arceus. It's really difficult to say like one definitively. Scarlet and Violet would be up there. Really enjoyed Scarlet and Violet. Gloomgast, the Zelda Lo-Fi as well. Yeah, I don't know. What about you? What's your favorite Pokemon game? Never had a shiny raid in Scarlet and Violet either, but I've had many Sword and Shield Dynamax. Yeah, me too. I had so many. I feel like that's maybe why I had so many in Sword and Shield, but never had a single one in Scarlet and Violet. Maybe that's like the tables balancing out. Muffin, how you doing? How you been, man? So funny you're doing adventures. I just brought the DLC to Shield so I could get in the shiny Zekrom because Scarlet and Violet won't let me get the shinies. Mate, I hope you have a lot of luck getting it. And not a bad shout either, because you're now going to be able to like hunt for all of the other legendaries as well. And you can join in with these streams as well, mate, because I don't think we're going to be stopping anytime soon with these, because we've got the Zygarde. I 100% want to try and get the Entei. I would love to go after Latias. We got Lugia as well we can go after. So there's so many we can do. And if you want to get involved with any of them, if you can and you're around, mate, that would be awesome. Check my games. I have more than one. Yeah, you could trade me something for it too. I'm jumping in on something that's not. I've been grinding for Lunala and it is brutal because randoms love to toss away the dark mons for some reason. That is brutal. Tyra, which era of Pokemon is your favorite? Game Boy Advance, DS. I'd probably Oh, that is tricky. I'd probably say DS, you know. I would probably say DS. I just think the DS is just so good. That like whole, because you've got, could I say DS as well, because we've got the virtual console games where we got Red, Blue and Yellow and we got Gold, Silver, you know, on there. And it's like we got those. We had the remakes of Soul Silver, Osirus on there. So you kind of got like pretty much everything on the DS, right? Which one are we going for? The water? I don't know which one we're going for, but it seems that way. The ice one's up that route as well. So yeah, I think DS out of everything is probably the best as it stands right now. What about you? What do you reckon? Rachel, how did you get to check your Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire games for your secret bit? I haven't checked it yet, Rachel. I would check before the stream tomorrow, before we go live with the Leaf Green Nuzlocke again. Before we continue that, I will promise to check it before then. Oh god, Soul Silver is the god game. It is such a good game, isn't it? It really is. Weather Ball. Let's go Dynamax, may as well. Bad move. SV, Shiny Lock and all of the legendary ones. Such a bad move. I grew up with the DS and 3DS era, so they're my favorites. Yeah, and I think when you think about like all of the Pokemon games that we got on that system, from like the DS right the way through to the 3DS, you think, wow, those Pokemon games are just so good. Yes, man, that pumps me up. Sorry I haven't been around, been busy. I got a new job, new truck and stuff. Be around more. That dude, don't worry about it, man. I hope life's doing good. It sounds like it's all going great, so Very happy if it is, mate, and don't worry about it. It's just a pleasure when you do drop in whenever you can, man. And like I say, I hope everything is going great for you. Scott, the DS was the best. I would agree. I think the DS just absolutely... The Switch has got, like, the Switch is doing good so far, but it's got so far to go to even, like, get close to the DS, I think. With everything that we got on the DS. And the DS just as a console as well is just such a good console. Not saying the Switch isn't a good console, because the Switch is great, but I just think what the DS did was just... It was just so good, right? And the Switch, and then the Switch successor, whatever it turns out to be named, could probably surpass it, you know? Gets me excited though, thinking about like these remakes that we could potentially get on the Switch, you know? We could get like Hot Gold Soul Silver remake, Osirus remake down the line, you know, all these things. Would take all of those. Imagine if both the Game Boy and Pokemon GBY came out sooner in 1986. Wow, that would be nuts. If the Game Boy had colors and backlit screen. Yeah. Because I got like I modded my my SP and my Game Boy Advance and put backlit screens in those, and they're so nice to play. Those consoles are really cool. But yeah, can you imagine at the time if you had that sort of technology in them? You can get a mod for the original Game Boy as well to put like the backlit screen in those, but I haven't bothered doing that with any of those ones. X and Y were good. Yeah, X and Y, one of my favorites. I'd love to go back to Callus at some point. Richard didn't play any of the DS Pokemon games. If you ever get the chance to, you should pick a DS up. If you can get one cheap enough, and then any of the DS games. It's a really great console, and the games on it are a lot of fun as well. The early DS consoles also allowed you to play the GBA games on them, which is yeah, one of the best features about it. Like the little slot at the bottom, so you could put like the GBA games in. So good. Hope we get the older games on the Virtual Console and the next console. Yeah, me too. Imagine if they released like a DS Virtual Console. How good would that be? That'd be nuts. DS had everything in the days before. Experience candies and bottle caps. It was filled up a bit more. This is true, yeah. It's a lot more of a grind to do stuff. Would you do away with bottle caps and candies and go back to the old ways? No, I don't think I would. I think I'd go more towards how Legends Arceus did all of their level up and stuff like that. I think that was a way better method of like having, like getting rid of IVs and EVs. Just a way better method of training Pokemon up, just to streamline it, you know? I think make it a bit more modern. And it makes the entry level competitive as well a bit better for a lot more players. I would miss if they took away IVs and EVs and stuff like that, and natures, because it's like it's been a part of the game for so long, but it complicates like the game so much more for like newer players. It does put like a barrier to entry up for people wanting to get into competitive and stuff like that. I'm not taking the Cramorant. If you've been on this channel long enough, you know my feelings about that bird. This is making me want Shiny Hunt and 3DS games again. Bug, bust out the 3DS. Get Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon out. Get Wormhole hunting. We have to go the ice path, I think. Do you reckon? The dragon. The fairy might be good. Like, is that... I don't know what that is. Is that comfy? No, it's really little. I'll go the ice. I don't know what the best choice is. I'll just go with whatever the team decide to do. I have a few Pokemon from 2011. That's crazy. I was saying on not yesterday's stream. Was it yesterday's? Today's stream? I got like an Arceus event from 2010, which just seems crazy. And it's in like my copy of Scarlet and Violet now. I don't want to swap. No. 100% no. We need to keep the Pelipper. Professor Oak DS is one of my favorite consoles, I must say. Yeah, I think it's just like, yeah, it's just got everything, hasn't it? And the fact that you can like literally just carry it around in your pocket as well, you know, that's a huge bonus about it. You know, Scott, who we did the podcast with, always mentions the DS as being one of those like consoles that you can just carry around with you. You can put it in your pocket. It's like this, you can't put the Switch in your pocket. I mean, unless you got like really deep pockets, which I never have that deeper pocket. But the DS is just one of those consoles that you can. It's just it's a very cool console. But I do love the Switch as well. It's hard to compare the two because they're so different. What's your favorite region? Always been a special place for Johto. Yeah, I think, Chris, I would agree with you. I think Johto's definitely my favorite out of all of them. Sure. Eunice, I have a Nintendo 3DS. Which Pokemon game should I buy first? X and Y? Horus? Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is a really good one. If you like Gen 3, they're really good remakes. Or Gold Soul Silver, I would say, but they're so expensive, so it's like hard to kind of say go and buy those because they're like so overpriced. I think X and Y you'd probably get for pretty good value. Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon is a really good option as well, or just Sun and Moon. But I'd probably go Ultra Sun and Moon over Sun and Moon. They're pretty similar. They're pretty much the same game. Just Ultra Sun and Moon has better post-game stuff. If you can put your Switch in your pocket, you have insane pocket size. This is very true. Yeah, you need those like what they call like there's like cargo trousers with those like crazy deep pockets down by your like just above your knee area. It's almost like what tradesmen wear. Pokemon Aurus for sure, but X and Y is pretty good. X and Y is really good, yeah. But Aurus is really good as well for the fact that it kind of mixes, like you've got Megas, you've got Z moves in there as well, and you got like Primals. Yeah, you got like everything in Aurus. Primal Reversion, Mega Rayquaza. Yeah. Gen 3 is peak of Pokemon. It's hard to argue. Pokemon Crystal is probably my favorite Pokemon game. Crystal's, yeah, definitely up there as one of mine. I love Crystal so much. Went through picking up 3DS Pokemon not too long ago. It's roughly $30 each. That's actually really good. Like, I've been looking this weekend at Soul Silver and it's like £70. £70 just the cartridge. If you want it boxed, it's like £200. And that's like with the Poké Walker and everything. It's like mind blowing. It's crazy. Prices are nuts. And Black and White 2 are very expensive as well. Super expensive games. I always wear a hoodie. I fit my Switch in the front pocket. Tom comment, that's a very good idea. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Just saw a copy of Moon for £10 in cash converters. That's really good, Luke. Yeah, that is good. You live alone yourself, you have kids. I got a little girl, so yeah, so she's amazing. She's just starting to get into Pokemon as well, which is very exciting. Not pushed it, but it's very cool. Right, no, we don't want a Dynamax. No, we don't. We don't want to ruin this one. Generation 7, you're thinking that has Z moves in Megas, not Gen 6. What? Generation 7, you're thinking that has Z moves in Megas. That is right, yes. Gen 6 only had Mega. That is true. Megas and Primals, didn't it? Yeah, and the Primal Reversion was in there alongside it. I am confusing that. Yeah. Yeah, that I am confusing that with the Z moves. What's the one with the like the Z moves, Megas, and the Primals? That was like all mixed together. That was Gen 7, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, sorry. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Appreciate it, Rachel. Thoughts on Bevo? As a Brit, you must know who I mean. Bevo? David, I don't. Like off the top of my head, you're gonna have to try and give me some more info on that. Paid 100 for a box platinum last year. Oh, 100. Was that the steel box version as well, Vida? I love the steel box. I wish I'd picked up the steel box version from HMV. I see them listed on eBay all the time, like not sealed or anything, but and they still have the price tag on, the original price tag from like HMV, and it's like 27.99. I'm like, okay. And they're so expensive. They're really nice to have though. Platinum had such a short run though. I don't think there was many copies out in the wild. So that's just why it's so expensive. Good luck with the hunt, my friend. Something. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. So lots of fake games. Have to be careful. You do have to be very careful as well, because there's a real easy way to tell if your game... I've got Pokemon Black sitting here. If you hold the game up to the light, like at a certain angle, the game will look like pinky purple, the cartridge. So it'll be almost translucent. So it's a really good way to tell if it's like, if it's genuine or not. If it's like real dark color like the cartridge is meant to be and not like that see-through, they should be see-through, then you know it's kind of fake. So you got to be really careful. And there's like easy ways to tell. They're a bit harder to do, but like even like the older games, like, you know, if you're ever to pick up things like Emerald or the Gen 3 games, the thing to look out for is always there should be numbers stamped in on the foil on the front there. Now that can be faked. So the best way is always to look at the chipboard, because the chipboard will always be the best indicator to tell if it's real or not. Like if you look at the back of a cartridge, there'll always be like kind of like a rectangle in the top left-hand corner of the card on the back, and then you'll have the Nintendo print on the card in the shell there. But there's lots of very good fakes going around. You have to be super careful because people try and rip you off. I mean, some people might be selling them not knowing that they're fake in the first place, but you can pretty much tell if you know what you're looking for. You just have to get clued up on the stuff. But I mean, if you go into a reputable store, you should be all right most of the time, although I think you still have to be careful. Scott, you have the sealed copy of Platinum. No way. Dang, that is amazing, mate. Can I have it? Birthday present. That would be great. I couldn't ever take that off you. That's incredible. That's amazing. Have the steel box of Violet, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, that's super nice. I like that. Did I get... No, I didn't get it. No. I think I got the Scarlet steel one. Yeah. It's nice to get the steel boxes when you can get them. I did get it for Sword as well. I wish I got it for Shield. But just the one. I had Platinum. That was my greatest mistake to get rid of it. Yeah. I cannot for the life of me find my copy of Platinum anywhere. I've looked so hard for it. Like, I just cannot find it. It's so strange. I don't know where it has gone. And it was, I loved that game so much as well. Kick myself for trading and Platinum to GameStop. It was the only Pokemon game I ever traded in. It was the last Pokemon game I ever traded in. Yeah. I try to rack my brain. I'm like, I can't think I would have ever traded it in, because I feel like I was like playing competitive, like quite a lot of competitive then. So I think I wouldn't have traded it. So I just don't know where I've put it. If I've lost it, left it somewhere, I don't know. It's, yeah, hopefully it might turn up. And the best save file on Platinum in the world, where I developed the Zapdos Lantern Rain Dance team, which were in Net Battle back in the day. Zapdos Lantern running riot. Yes, you live alone. Do you have kids? Dude, I answered you just before when you asked that. You're asking the same question again. Glum, really funny question. Can I buy luxury and dusk balls in Sword and Shield? Luxury balls I think you can only get from the wart vendors around the central area. I can't remember what it's called. It's not the what is it? It's not like it's the open world part in the middle of Scarlet and Violet, like the field area, the open field area. So that's where you can buy them, but only on certain days. They only like give them out on certain days. So you can use the date skip to change what they sell, but you can buy them from those. I think dust balls you can buy in the Pokemon centers though. You should be able to pick them up easily. Just happy that I still have all my original cartridges. The Game Boy games, although the batteries died a long time ago. Zyra, still nice to have them. Do you ever think about replacing the batteries in them? It's not super difficult to do. I've done it recently on my Crystal and Pokemon Yellow and this Emerald as well. I had to do it in Emerald. Although you don't necessarily need to do it in Emerald, but I did do it. Right, chat. Let's see. Moment of truth. Have we got it? Pelipper. Cramorant is blue, not orange. Sneasel and... no. Nothing again. Well, team, we tried hard, but we didn't get it. That is sad. Sad times. Never mind. We will try. Let's do... what are we on? Okay, let's do 5 more resets on this, and then we'll call it a night. Crystal will be my next purchase. What's sealed, Scott? Crystal. Can we get at least one of these legendary shiny tonight? That would be nice. There's a hint for getting what's the fastest way. My childhood platinum was on a flashcard, so I invested in a legit copy last year. It was the only mainline I didn't have a cartridge. That's a super nice thing to do. Were you able to... oh, I guess you'd need a custom firmware 3DS to be able to get the save from the flashcard onto the actual game itself. You could do it though. Kind of nice to be able to do it just for those childhood memories from that original save. While the clock feature is cool and all for Gen 2, it's better off without it. Just include short day-night cycles. That's true. Very true. So I have red, silver, gold from back in the day. They are my original, but I will never change the batteries that have died right now on red, silver. Surprisingly, gold still has a working battery. Wow, that's crazy. That is so good. That's like, whew, that's old. Over 20 years old. That's been going. That's a strong battery. Maybe I'm gonna wait for the next generation Pokemon game. I think if they release the Pokemon games on the Switch, like the classic ones, it should make the price of those older ones kind of go down slightly, in my opinion anyway, because I think there won't be as much of a kind of a need for them, especially if they're closing like Pokemon Bank down as a way for you to be able to transfer those Pokemon into home, because it kind of just slams the door. It's like Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow, you can pick those up pretty cheap in comparison to like the other games that you can all kind of port into Pokemon Home still. So that the same thing might happen, although I don't know about Emerald and stuff. Like Emerald always feels like it's been an expensive game to buy. I'd love a sealed copy of all the Gen 2 games. Those cartridges were fantastic. Yeah, they were. Like they used to do such cool things with the cartridges. Like the glitter in the cartridge was like, it was so nice. Right, this is the last one. Let's see, and then I will have to go for the night, friends. But thank you so much to everyone that's come out to the stream tonight. Can we get it with the last check of the evening? Can we? Use Reggie. Steel. Been a tricky one. It is not, but never mind. Sergio, what's a good Pokemon suggestion for duplication glitch that's not Kyurem? I've been doing Zamazenta and it's harder to get it going. You can do it with a lot of Pokemon, Sergio. Anything big that would work, but you can do it with other Pokemon. It doesn't need to be big, so you can do it with Meloetta. You can do it with smaller Pokemon as well, so it's more about the distance, I think, from the tree and the spawns around the tree as well, so making sure that they're clear. But like Galarian Moltres is one if you want bigger Pokemon, so they'll all work. Snorlax is another one that you can use with good success, so those are the ones, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a big Pokemon. It's been discovered now. I should really do an update on that dupe glitch, but I feel like it will get patched pretty soon anyway. But I might do something if we've got time between now and going to Liverpool. Osirus, I meant to ask in the Nuzlocke stream, what device were you using to run Leaf Green on today? It was a GB operator, my friend. So this is the little device here that you can use to plug the cartridges in, play GBA and Game Boy games on it directly to the PC. So It's really good bit of kit if you're ever interested in picking one up. Definitely have a look at them. They're very good if you've got a lot of the old games. It just means that you can put your saves onto your computer so you never lose them, and you can play games on the PC. It's awesome. Sold my DS ages ago. Scott, oh no, you should buy one back. They're pretty cheap to pick up now. Get another one. Also have a best emerald copy in the UK. Don't know, Scott, you need to have a look at mine. Mine's pretty clean. I don't know, I would definitely challenge you on that one. Play Sapphire but not Emerald. Ruby stopped playing for a while around the time they came out. They're such good games though, always good to go back to when you get the chance. And Richard, still have my cards of red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, Pokemon card game, and fire red Pokemon card game. Nice. Fire red and leaf green and emerald. I think that is a nice collection, Richard. That's a banging collection actually. I'll be moving Pokemon forward some tonight. Regina, good luck with that. I'm gonna sell my Nintendo Switch Lite when Pokemon on it. When Scott, when you get when the new Switch comes out? Oh, when you get the Pokemon off it. I don't know. Yeah. Slendy, how are you doing? Eunice, how long will the stream go on? We are ending up now, mate. I am afraid, unfortunately. I have streamed twice today, but I do have to shoot off tonight because I got a few things I need to do with going away later this week. So I do need to finish those up. But just want to say thank you so much to everyone who's come out to the stream tonight. It's been awesome hanging out with you all. We did get a shiny swoobat, although we didn't get any of the shinies we were actually going for, which is a little bit sad. But we will come back and approach this again. If you're around tomorrow, early tomorrow, we will be continuing our leaf green Nuzlocke run. So if you're around for that, it'd be great to have you there. And hopefully we can push on and get that finished so we can start the shiny Deoxys hunt, which will be a lot of fun to do. But have a great rest of your evenings, friends. Great rest of your day. If it's earlier in the day, if it's later, whatever time of day it is. Make sure you take care of yourselves. I appreciate you all so much for coming by, and make sure you take care of yourselves until the next time, until tomorrow, hopefully, or the next time we stream. I will see you all then. So take care of yourselves, friends. Till next time. Bye-bye.